Okay. Now, let us proceed to pointers and structure. So, medyo advanced na, no? So, I am really sorry na ako na siyang napaspas sa inyo, ha? But I really hope na inyo na siyang tunaan. Kaya nga, no, this is very crucial and very, very important sa next ninyo nga subject, which is the ITE 14. So, I am highly encouraging every one of you to study this further. Kaya murag din na ako ni siya kaya nga i-explain pa sa inyo word by word, dot by dot. No? So, murag spoon feeding type, I cannot do that anymore. So, again, you're all college students, and spoon feeding is not spoon feeding, meaning an instructor is teaching you every minor detail, no? Tanan na lang gyud itudlo. Now that only exists in yung elementary or high school, no, para sa ako. But when you step into your early senior high or maybe in college, and sure ko sa college, maybe there's a senior high, spoon feeding is not common anymore. Okay? So, I nanagin sa inyo ha, if you want to continue your course kaning CS until the end, inyo yun siyang i-push through, then study this. Okay? Wala gyud impossible if you study. Study, study, study. Okay, so this is not actually that complicated if you are aware or if you know the workings of a pointer. This will be very clear to you. So here we will examine this code na atay struct book. Inside the struct book is a string. This is a string because this is an array of character, a string name, a string author, and an int call number. As you can see, this declaration seems to be correct. All the semicolons are in place, and the declaration of the variables are also correct. Afterwards, we have declared a struct book, so meaning this type of variable, with a variable name b1. B1 na siya. So, here, to visualize, we have created a hulmahan, no? So, structures are like hulmahan of your uh, of your inyong kaugalingong variables. Okay, so we have here a struct book, and this is what it is, no? And afterwards is you have declared b1, a variable that is like this struct book, no? Mara siya kana nga struct book. Okay, so also has a name, an author, and a call number. So name, author, and a call number. So muna siya si B1. And ano siya value. Okay, so kaning hulmahan wa ni siya value. It just indicates na oy kani is struct book. So when you declare a variable that is a struct book, of course, pwede na ninyo siya masudlan because it is already a variable. So may siya let us see YPK and 101. Another is, so this is the B1 declaration. Now, the next is we have found here that we have declared a struct book pointer, meaning, excuse me, meaning this pointer here points anything that is a struct book. Okay? Anything, basta kay struct book siya. Now, in our code, isa lang man ang ato ang struct book. Si B1 naman. Si B1 pa man. So, muna siya no. So, more or less, basig si pointer mo point kang B1. Okay. Now, ma'am nga naman siya point and struct book. Again, this is only a hulmahan, no? This is only a murag basihan, no? Ni B1 nga muni ang image ang iyang i-follow. Mura ni siya God. No? Don't, ayaw ninyo pag i-offensive ang ako ang ingon. Pero mura siya God, di ba? God says na, I made you according to sana my image, no? So mura na siya kana gibasihan ni B1 si kani. So basically B1 is the name of the variable that is a struct book. Okay, so this is a variable name si B1. Okay. Now si pointer points a type of struct book here. So basta kay ang iyahang i-point is struct book gina siya, wala ing structure, basta struct book nga iyang i-point. In our code, si B1 pa man. So, in the next line, it is understandable na point siya kang B1. So, this pointer here will point to B1. Now, I think I have already explained it kaganina that the memory location or storage of a structure is the same as the array. So, you have here a memory location, and the first let us see, diba? So, that one, kani siyang pinakauna. This is the memory location of our B1 itself. No? So, kani siya. So, for example, 101. So, muna siya ang memory location ni B1. So, pinakauna nga element is the memory location of the name of our variable. So, nagsunod na gyapon ni sila. So, nadiri ang Y, PK, tapos napudad to ang 101 sa unahan. Basta kay nagtapad na sila. Okay. So, meaning kani si PTR gipoint niya si B1. So whatever asa magay si B1 which is at 101 na po dito na point si PTR. Okay, so the next one is I think C, this code here shows you how to access element from the structure now using the pointer. So here is how you normally access a structure using its variable name, of course B1 tapos dot and then name of the component na gusto ninyo i-access and then B1.author and B1.call number. The next is how do we access those elements using the pointer, because pointer here already knows the address of B1. So as I've mentioned in the previous lecture about pointer, pointer has the ability to of course access what is inside B1. Diba? Okay. Kaya magi-point. So here in the next line, as you can see, we have PTR, pointer name. So this here, as you have noticed, this is how you access an element of a structure using a pointer. So kung regular variable name ra, you use the dot. Now, if you want to access that a structure using a pointer, you use the arrow operator. This is an arrow operator composed of a minus and kanang-kana bitang character. So basically what this means is PTR should display the name element of what it is pointing. So kung sa mga ganitong gipoint ni PTR, kung nato in name mo to yung i-access kaning name din eh. So muna siya. And then next is PTR. Si PTR kung unsa man ganitong yung element nga author. So author man ang kaduha. So ito yung i-print. So basically, if you want to use its regular variable name, B1 dot lang dot dot. If you want to use the pointer that is pointing to that structure, you want to use that to access its element, di kaning arrow operator ang inyuhang gamiton. Remember that, okay? This is very important. Okay? So, kung pointer, arrow operator. If variable name, then dot. Okay? Okay, so the dot operator can't be used on a pointer since it is a pointer. Thus, we use the arrow operator. Okay, so the dot only works on variables. The arrow only works on pointers. Okay, remember the left side of the arrow operator should always be a pointer to a structure, while the left side and the right side ni siya. While the left side of the, okay, that operator should be a structure. Okay, so kung kana siya, left side niya should always, this one should always be a pointer here. If not, then this one should be a structure. Okay, so remember that. So what happened, no? Kung mauhon man gani na kay pointer nga ni point atong structure. So basically kung atong pinakaunang element no ni B1 mo to siya ang i-point ni PTR dire. So as you can see, the first element is 65472. So mo po nang i-point ni PTR dire. And of course, PTR also has its own memory location. Okay,